What's our content? Are we going to comment on what's been said, what's been heard? Where's my other phone? I got to enter the room.
I think you should show the photos that we saw earlier.
What photos?
Kidding.
You're such a little troublemaker.
I couldn't believe my eyeballs. I don't know.
Oh shit, I forgot to tell Carla we were live. Wait a minute, let me turn this down. Somebody make sure. Oh, Peachy Rider!
There's Peachy Rider.
That is my bitch. Ah!
Why are you screaming over there?
I'm sorry.
Like a little kid. Like a little kid. Just bored, so we're talking on StreamYard.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
Hey, look, Morbid's here.
Morbid's here. I'm gonna hurt you.
It's your twin.
Yeah.
The Oreo connection.
The Oreo connection. Hey, Peachy, how you doing, sweetheart? Peachy, this is my girl, Monkey Mar. Monkey Mar, this is Peachy.
Hello,
very good people.
Is Denise your friend you were telling me about?
Yeah. Peachy, today, the lady that Denise was taking care of died in her arms. She's been like, we both know she's been partying hard and stuff like that, and I'm worried about her. But I stayed with her most of the day before she started drinking. But she's got John over there. I don't know what went down, but they mentioned your name, but I didn't know what was going on. So just know that things between you and I are cool. So she said, nice to meet you, Monkey Mar.
Nice to meet you, too. I don't think anyone's around tonight. I think our little...
They're probably over Laura's. I really don't care. I really don't. They're probably at Laura's because, she hogs all the internet attention, so.
Is Laura live?
I don't know. I have one phone with Metallica on it, and I have the other phone, unless you want to check.
I don't think Laura is live.
She said she might not be going live tonight, but I don't know. It's just so much yes on the YouTube community. PG Writers rooms that I was in, it's nothing like that at all.
Do you want to invite her to the drama community?
Who,
Peachy? Do you want to be in some drama, Peachy Writer?
No, she's not like that. She can handle herself, no, trust you me.
Gosh.
So did you have a nice Christmas, Peachy? Peachy's a sweetheart. She really is. She can handle herself, trust you me.
Yeah, I'm a sweetheart, and I'm stuck in that community.
Yeah, you know how Denise is. I talked to her this morning on Messenger, and she was supposed to text me when she went live, and she didn't. I found out by going through my subscriptions, and I seen this caption that said, "A lady died in my arms today," and that's how I found her. She forgot to text me. She's not really one that likes to talk on the phone like that. I had to talk to her through Messenger. But I know some lady that I guess she paid her rent all last year for her, passed away this morning right after she got off Messenger with me. She went to go check on her, and the lady had shallow breathing.
Yeah,
No, I couldn't see you. I wish I could because I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you.
I have been because she's such an awesome person.
Come to the dark side, Peachy Rider.
No,
Yes.
no.
Come to the. Yeah, you sure can.
Okay. I got to figure out how to do this right click.
Remember on your phone
It won't do it on the phone.
that you have to push your finger down once and then hold it, and you'll see those little blue things come up. You can do
What
it.
the heck?
She has difficulty copying and pasting from her touchpad.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna buy her a mouse and plug it into her ass.
How are you? Hold on.
I want to talk a little drama tonight. She doesn't want me to, but you know what? It's not like she can reach me from there.
Copy to clipboard.
Yeah. Right click in the say something box.
I'm trying.
You got this. You got this. You got this underneath. I'm so glad Christmas is over. But Peachy, I really hope you had an amazing Christmas and Santa brought you everything that you wanted. What's the problem?
Man, my enter button ain't trying to work.
Houston, having a problem. It's already on your clipboard, so now you need to get to the box on YouTube. Chat. Or email it to her. Oh. Did you ever get the password and get on there and fix the user account?
Nope. I
We'll
hope
talk
this is the
about
right
that
one.
later.
Here she goes.
Yay!
Hey. Hi, Peachy.
Hi.
Mwah.
Hugs and love.
Oh, how are you, sweetheart?
I am good.
Oh, kitty, go away. Hello.
Did you get another page?
No. What do you mean?
I haven't seen you.
Well, let's see. I haven't been live
Okay.
and I've missed your notification, so I haven't seen you live. Hi.
Right.
Nice to meet you, Monkey Mar. Thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, sweetheart.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank
Isn't
you.
she beautiful, Monkey?
Yeah, she's a
Oh,
kitty.
She's a
yeah.
hottie.
Welcome to the lesbian chat. And we're going to talk drama. I'm only kidding.
We're only kidding. This is the opposite Oreo.
All right, I'm gonna hide my ugly face for not ugly, but
Oh, you're not
You are
ugly.
not ugly.
no, I know I
We
didn't
were
mean that.
the other day. We woke up and went straight on camera from bed, and my hair looked like I stuck my finger in the light socket. I'm
Uh,
like, I'm not gonna run my mouth. I have to go on cam. I don't care what I look like. So let me just get this over with. It is what it is. I can't change what it is.
Right.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, my hair is growing out from shaving it bald. I know it looks a little rough.
oh my goodness.
She's a hot mess. She's pretty. Monkey is beautiful.
Thank
She
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty is as pretty
What's
does.
going on in this picture? Is that you and your mom?
It is.
Oh, it's a great picture.
That's a
Yeah.
beautiful picture.
Thank
Oh, look
you.
at Mama.
I love my mom.
Oh, you can
I
see the love
bet.
in the Mama kiss.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, more of a angel. I like to call you Angel.
Don't leave.
Yeah.
The party's just getting started. We got a couple of lurkers that don't want to talk to us.
Well, I was going to let you know about Denise.
Yeah.
Do Do you know what happened about 3 or 4 nights ago? Well, it was in the early morning. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. my time. But did she tell you what happened?
No, she didn't.
Okay, so she got invaded by trolls, and she kept saying to what's his name, John.
Uh-huh.
She kept saying to John that it was bots, that it was like computer bots, that it was just an automated thing. And
Right.
you know how she is when she gets to drinking, right? I mean,
Right.
she's not paying attention. She can't really see the chat. Whatever. Well, I think I was lurking a little bit. I don't know if I was actually, because she doesn't usually really pay attention to chat. I mean, hardly really at all. I mean,
Right.
especially when you know, Angel, what I'm talking about. So I just get where if I want to listen, I don't really make a comment because there's no use. There's no point. Well, trolls came in and she kept saying that they were automatic bots because they had mentioned the police mentioned something negative, and and so I started investigating by hitting on the profile pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was Vernon that I hit on his profile picture, and it took
Mm-hmm.
me finally to a channel that had content, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I checked out his content, and he does these pranks as he trolls people, and he also does prank phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very mean-spirited man that is doing this.
I've run across him.
Because I have seen his videos. He has called up people. He's called up a dad and an ex-wife and said, "Your son is dead." He's called up a friend and this other person and said, "This police officer is dead, or almost dead, and is in the hospital."
Mm-hmm.
Your friend right here is going to fit right into the community.
This is not a good person.
Okay, but let me tell you something that you're talking about. You're talking about this guy making prank calls and all of that, and he's a troll. You don't even know what a troll is. I'm gonna.
She knows.
I don't want to. You know what? This is very disturbing to me.
Some real disturbing. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Right.
it is very
disturbing. I fought Vernon the other night for her.
I want to show her that video.
Okay.
Not yet.
Her opinion.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. So I'm smarter than the average bear.
Okay, Mom.
That's right.
Cookie.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm on the outside looking in, and you have you have another perspective doing that, right? I mean, it's just human nature. I mean, the person streaming, they had their perspective, and the people in chat, and then whatever, it's all different angles. Well, I see what's going on, especially when I finally clicked on it, and I watched a few of his videos. That's how long this went on.
Ooh, you talk fast, girl.
They actually got phone calls. John actually put his number out there and said, because he was flirting with this girl, it was him in his fucking Discord. That's who it was. What? It was a bunch of people. It was him and a bunch of people from his Discord that was kept attacking and kept saying, "Take your stupid shit. Take your shirt off. Show me. Take your pants off." And John was taking his shirt off, and John kept mooning. John kept mooning everybody, showing his ass.
Yeah, they call him Peepaw.
well, look. This is okay. So this is what happened. So I finally said, "Fuck, man, this is not right." So I went on the chat and I said, "Hey, I was trying to explain to her what was going on, but she wasn't reading the fucking chat." And so, then I finally said, "Well, give me a wrench." And then, about the time I said that, I swear to God, Vernon made a sock account of me with my picture. It was that fast. It was like a snap of the damn fingers. And by the time I turned around, she had given Vernon a fucking wrench, and she thought it was me.
Oh my God. So that's why she called you a narc.
I guess.
You're not a narc.
No. I mean, a narc for what am I narking about?
I have no clue.
You mean a
but
narc as someone telling on someone, or a narc as a narcissist?
narc as in telling on
No,
someone.
I had nothing. I had nothing to do with any of that. But this is the
I know
bad
you
thing.
didn't.
Okay, so look, you've got my profile pic there, right?
Right?
And you've got exactly, and it's not this one, it's another one. You've got an exactly the same duplicate. You cannot tell the difference, right?
Right.
Okay, unless you click on the profile, and my profile has content. The
Mm-hmm.
sock account does not. Vernon's did not, obviously, right?
Right.
Okay, but you could not tell a difference though if you clicked on it. Well, none of that shit's going to be, going on anyway. With she won't be doing any of that. Talking about a narcissist, but
Mm-hmm.
anyway, not to be mean. So Vernon does this to me. So he's saying shit to her, and she thinks it's me. So then he
Yeah.
starts talking politics, and then he starts saying all this shit about Hillary and all this stuff that's inflaming the conversation with John and Denise. And it's not
Mhm.
me; it's Vernon. Well,
Right.
what Vernon did was he went to me and fucking blocked me because
So
I was
that's why
trying
I
to.
don't see you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to, and I'm a little bit sorry, Monkey Mar. I've been I've been trying to get the story out, and look, I left messages with you under one of your videos.
Yes, you
To
did.
tell, okay, and I left a bunch of messages yesterday or the day before with in John's content,
Yeah,
and
she was mad with John because she said something. Excuse me. To John. Oh, you're talking to Peachy Ryder. That she's a narc. I'll straighten that shit out with Denise tomorrow when I
I
catch
am
her.
not a damn narc.
I know you're not a narc.
And I told her, and she won't answer my phone calls. She called me, and I finally said, "John, please tell her to unblock me because I didn't, because dickhead, knucklehead,
Mm-hmm.
Vernon did this, made a sock account of me. She gave him and it sounds strange, but it happened. I swear to God. And she can go back on her stream if she didn't delete it, and she can see. I told her tonight. I said on text message because finally John gave her my number finally, and she tried to call me once, but it only rang like 2 or 3 times yesterday, and I couldn't get. And I answered it, and nobody was there. I guess she'd already hung up. And I tried to call her back 2 or 3 times, and she's not answering. So I texted her not long ago explaining, and I said.
Right.
That troll Vernon, you gave him a wrench because he was disguising himself as me with a sock account, blah, blah, blah. I already said all that. And I said, he blocked me. You didn't know. And I even said, no, I don't want my wrench. And just
Mm-hmm.
to get her to, can you imagine? She has given him a wrench and he's pretending to be me. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
no, Denise, I don't. And I had to say this. I said, no, I don't want my wrench. And when I said that, she did finally, thankfully, she took it away from Vernon because I didn't really have the wrench to begin with.
Right.
And it's really a fucked up story. Well, look, that's not the worst of it. This has
Mm-hmm.
been burning my ass. I mean,
Mm.
I've been dying to thank you for letting me on panel to explain to you. And because I was getting mad at John because he wasn't relaying my messages to Denise through,
Mm-hmm.
I was emailing John. I didn't have his phone number. I was emailing him. And I said, John, please tell Denise to unblock me or tell Denise to call me. I need to talk to her. And but that's not the worst of it. Listen what happened next, Angel. Vernon
Okay.
comes back. They got John to tell them his channel name.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what Vernon did after that?
What he did.
He made a sock account of John's sister.
What?
Swear to God. And I want to say, you are stupid motherfuckers thinking this is robots or something. And I mean, they had already talked to Vernon once on the phone. They talked to this one girl that had called John, and he had a conversation with her. and it was a weird conversation, all sexual. She was going back at him, he was going back at her, and he finally hung up on her. Well,
Mhm.
it's hard to get John. John's real witty. You
Right.
know, you know that. I mean, he's real
Right.
wit. Both of them are real witty. He's real good
Mhm.
at comebacks,
Mhm.
and she really. I mean, these trolls from Discord, and I found out that because he advertises on his channel, come join us at my Discord to do these things.
Mm, 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 mm.
If you want to do these things, if you want to play these fucking games with people and troll and do these pranks, I mean, he's the dude that called this police officer's good friend, and then his police officer's ex-wife, to tell them that he was shot 9 times and was in the hospital and was almost dead.
Oh my goodness.
Or told this lady that he was dead, and told a good friend of the family that he was dead, and told the ex-wife that he was close to being dead. Okay,
Mhm.
that's Vernon. Okay, you know Vernon, right?
Yeah, I battled him.
Okay, well, I've seen his videos because I like to know who I'm dealing with. That's a motherfucker
Mhm.
I don't want to deal with.
Right. He came in there today.
I don't.
I
That's
battled him.
somebody I do not want him in my radar. I do
Right.
not need anyone looking me up, doxing me, calling family, and doing bull. I mean, that I blew my socks off, blew my doors away for him. And he talked to that police officer, and he said he told that police officer he was going to do that. You know,
Mhm.
but I don't know how he can get away with that. But anyway, but going back, but listen to this. So John I mean, not John, but Vernon made a sock account of John's sister, and it pretended to be his sister. And John couldn't figure out why his sister would be up that early, that late at night,
Mhm.
saying these things like, well, John, you don't have to be, showing your butt, and I'm disappointed in you, and you need to, do more with your life, and really pretending like, and John was falling for it. And of course, John on email said, "Oh, he knew." He's like, "Oh, I knew that wasn't my sister." Bullshit. I was
Right.
there and I heard all of it. He did. He thought that it was his sister for a while. Matter of fact, he even called his sister at home
Mhm.
late that night to see what was going on. But
Right.
Vernon, that was all Vernon and his Discord trolls doing all that. He made a sock account of me, and he made a sock account of John's sister. And if and you can tell Denise, well, if you don't believe me, then how did he did it to John's sister's profile?
Mhm.
Because John was stupid enough to give them his channel name. And then they went
Yeah.
to his channel name to see who, I guess, his subscribers, and figured it out. But after reviewing his content, Angel, this
Mhm.
guy's content, man, he's not somebody that I don't want to be on his bad side.
Right.
Now, how
Yeah.
did you? Okay, so if you can, I've been talking this whole time, and I apologize, but
No, you're
that
good.
was that was a big thing, Angel, and that was huge. And I'm screaming at the phone, you stupid motherfuckers! Don't. It's Vernon is doing all this, and he was quite smart about it because he came back real quick with a psych account of me, and he got rid of me, because I was spilling the beans on him.
Right.
And so that's why he came back as me, and he blocked me because I knew I was trying to, I was trying to cock block him, for lack of a better word, troll block him,
Right.
for doing that
Mhm.
to Denise. And I mean, and so look here. So, I was, I saw her, I got a notification of her saying that somebody died in her arms. And I was there, Angel. And I said, can you see me, Angel? Can you see me, Denise? Can you see me? Can you, things like that? Well, I was there at the very end where she X'd out because they thought somebody was hacking the computer.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
somebody did something to her phone on the last one.
Okay. So it wasn't me though, but see, this is where it gets really weird. This is where she's going to think, if she's paranoid, if she's going to think it's me, it's right when that happened, I had texted her.
Mhm.
right when that computer glitch happened, when she looked up and she said, "Oh, look at my computer," blah blah, whatever was
Right.
going on with her computer. Right when that happened, I had texted her just minutes before that.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that she's not putting two to two together, thinking, "Well, Peachy or the Georgia number came up, and then this happened to my computer." I had nothing to do with her computer.
I know you didn't.
Okay, all right.
I know you didn't. I believe you.
I had nothing to do with any of that. And Angel, she can go back, and I don't know if that stream is still up with Vernon and them attacking her. It was Vernon and a bunch of people. She can go back and review that stream, and you can tell her, because he was spamming her chat with Hillary stuff, and that wasn't me. That was Vernon doing that. I don't talk politics.
Right.
You've heard me talk for probably hours, at least a couple hours total by now. When have you ever heard of me talk politics?
Right.
I don't talk politics.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, that wasn't me,
I know it wasn't.
and
You're
I'm
not
very
that type of
upset.
person.
I'm very upset because I feel like John is not getting my message across to Denise, and I can't talk to Denise myself.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. You're more than welcome to come here and vent and get your side out. I just didn't understand, what was going on, and I'm glad you brought that to my attention. I most definitely will bring it to her attention, and if she unwrenches me, that would be her worst mistake because I'm the one on the battlefield for her. So I'm sure she's gonna listen. And
Well,
I
I
know
can't.
that you wouldn't do something like that to her.
No, I can't. I can only tell her through. Well, thankfully she did call me, so I guess I have her number. But I didn't know if that was hers or John's number. But um, so when I text her before she xed out of her panel, her stream, I went back and I rewound it. I backed it up to where my call would have come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to see if that phone number was hers or John's because I didn't know.
Right.
And so when I backed it up, she goes, "Oh, it's whore." She said that's the whore calling or something.
Oh.
She did, and it was her phone because it's, unless it was a quinky dink, I don't think it was, because
Mm-hmm.
it was that was the timing where I just text her, and then but she looked down and she goes, "Yeah, it's the whore," and it was from somebody from Georgia. It's the whore, and so I had texted her again and said, I'm not a troll, nor am I a whore, but and then I explained. I said I need to talk to you. And then no phone call. And then I explained I didn't, I don't want to have to say this all in text. That's why I want to talk to her. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't explain it all in text.
Right.
But I said it's Vernon. I said Vernon made a psych account of me and he blocked me. I said that was Vernon doing all this. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, please, I said, I'm blocked. You can't see me. I can't make any comments because I'm blocked because of Vernon. But see, I don't know if she knows how to unblock people.
She might not. I don't think she knows because she didn't know how to block Vernon from the beginning, but he kept coming back and coming back. And I guess he got tired of me blocking him and he just quit. Because
When
it
did
was
that
like
happen?
6 of them. A couple of nights ago, I was battling like 6 of them at one time.
It was his
And I was
Discord
the only
people.
mod.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They came in there today and I had to drive my housemate to work. And I'm like, Sam, you're on your own until I get back. And Denise is like, well, how long, when you going to be back? And I said, well, shortly after 3 o'clock. And I made sure that I was there. But when I came, wasn't no trolls coming in there, just a couple of them, but they didn't start with so much trouble. But
Yep.
your name did come up shortly and I didn't know what was going on. But she was mad at John, I guess, for talking to you or something. So I didn't
John,
know the full story.
John, I don't know if there's a jealousy thing going on there because they're both single, and I'm, not but I'm single.
Right.
I don't know if there's some things going on, a competition for ladies or whatever with them. I don't know. I,
Mm,
I don't have a dog in that fight. I'm
right.
not interested in any internet freaking dating. Just no.
Right.
It's not healthy, and it's pretty much unrealistic.
Mhm.
even when the timing is good and the circumstances are great at best, you're going to have a 50-50 chance making it with somebody, period, right?
Right.
Regardless of a long-term relationship, internet long-term stupid relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you're going to maybe give it 5% chance of trying to find a sweetheart. I don't do internet dating, but uh, so I don't know why I never talked to John on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I gave John my number for him to call me, so all the spill that I'm saying to you, so I could
Mm-hmm.
say it to him and him say it to Denise. But
Right.
he never called me. I said, well, then please give my number to Denise. But tell Denise I never talked to John on the phone.
Right. I will.
I,
I will
I only
definitely give
wanted
him
to talk
this.
to him. I only want to talk to him to give the message to Denise, because it's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It is bullshit. And you're right.
And Vernon does what he does best. Is he's a shit stirrer,
Mm-hmm. A lot of them are.
and this is what he's done. And look at the controversy that he's caused.
Right.
Waste of time of trying to explain. Interrupting, coming in, and just being a shit stirrer. It's
Just
just
starting
ridiculous.
shit. Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now I'm wasting Monkey Mars time sitting here listening to this drama. You don't have a dog in this fight, except for you are the only person that can give Denise a message that I know besides John. And after what she called me a horse and the horse calling, I'm like, well, but I told her over text. I said, if you want to call me back, you can. If not, if you don't want to talk to me or unblock me, then good luck.
Right.
Then
Well,
I'm
I'll
moving.
definitely talk to her because
Yeah,
it's not right.
I'm moving on. I don't have to sit there and listen somebody's drunk ass,
Nope.
or send out prayers for her to do to feel better.
Right. Right. You have too
I've
much
just
love out there to be focused on somebody that
yeah.
wants to, roll with the lie or roll with the form of deception that you don't have time for.
I
So I
don't.
definitely get it. Right. You have too much
I'll
love out there.
I will move on. It's like, I went to a couple of people's stream early on when I got into all this. It hadn't been long, less than 6 months probably,
Hmm.
and they told me that I wasn't welcome there. And I didn't know why, but I guarantee you this, I never went back.
Right.
And have I lost sleep over it? Well, maybe a couple of weeks, but trying to figure out why
Hmm.
they would say that. And I finally figured out, I think because of somebody else, but telling them something. And I finally figured it out. But after that, I haven't lost sleep over it. I'm not going to
Right.
go where I'm not wanted,
Hmm.
so it's
I
not
will
going to be,
definitely.
yeah, it's not going to
I'm
be any skin off. I'm not. I'm not going to go where I'm not wanted. Period.
right. Well, just know that you and I will always be cool. I have
Well,
no qualms with you whatsoever. I think you're a very beautiful person. You have a very beautiful spirit. Um, I will get the message to her, and I'm hoping it'll be before she starts drinking. I will even inbox her and tell her to text me, or I'll text her because she does have my number. Because it's unfair and it's uncool for what Vernon did. Like I said, he's a nasty hacker, and he doesn't know that I date one of the most best hackers in the world, but he's not with the dumb shit. Um, and
right,
it's not right that what he did to you, it was wrong and it was unfair. And for her to just automatically assume, which you shouldn't do, um, instead of hearing somebody out. Do you know somebody named Chili?
mm, I don't think so.
Okay. A couple nights ago, there was a girl in there by Chili, and Denise is telling me, "Oh, Morbid, oh, this is my bitch, and she's so beautiful and so effing sexy, and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna give her a wrench." And I'm like, "Okay, well, it's nice to meet you." Well, Vernon comes in there, and she thinks that it's cool to troll. Other trolls started coming in there. It was so bad they were calling me a nigger. And this girl sitting here laughing, so I blocked her monkey ass, even though she was a mod.
Yep.
I felt it was disrespectful and I didn't like it. So I guess Denise kind of got a little attitude. And I told Denise, that couldn't have been the chili you were talking about if she's allowing people to troll you.
Yep.
You gave me a wrench for a reason and I'm going to use it until you take it away from me.
Yep.
So, but the girl's mad because I blocked her from the room. To me, if you're going to be disrespectful, your ass is out. It's just too much, you
Well,
know.
look, Vernon, if that is the real Vernon, he should be banned. He
Yeah, I
should be,
reported him.
yeah.
It was so bad. YouTube told me to tell Denise to call the police. Now her and John sitting there getting drunk and getting high. And I mean, I have no problem with what people do because I'm not perfect myself. But
Nope.
I told her it's getting to the point where you're gonna have to call the cops. If he doxes her, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I said, y'all gonna have to call the police. I reported him. I reported all the 6 trolls that was in there. And I mean, I was battling for a good 2 hours straight with them because they kept popping back in. The more I'd kick them out, they'd come back in. And I mean, it was getting tiresome on my end because I was the only mod at the time. Vernon is a nasty piece of garbage, and he's the reason why the internet is in bad shape. Him and people like him. And it makes people not want to enjoy the internet or enjoy having their channel or being able to spread their content, and it's unfair. It's really unfair. I'm pissed off right now because you're a good person and you didn't deserve that kind of treatment even from Denise. So, and I will let her know, I will speak my mind on it. That I give you my word, and my word is my bond. You didn't deserve that, Peachy. Mm-mm. You didn't deserve that. He cloned your account. That's not cool. And I think I had a troll in here tonight. Are you still there? Peachy? Oh, she left. Okay. Monkey Mar, you still there? Sheila? Sheila? Oh, Monkey Mar left.